Hello guys, Mighty here. Today I'm gonna be showcasing one of my favorite Deepwoken builds. This build is a custom build and it's based on Uber Oni from Rogue Lineage. The build is not really strong when it comes to my stats. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really remember which stats I went pre-shrine. I remember though that I went into 100 strength, and that was a bad choice for this build because none of my well none of my moves are like god break mantras. But the thing is, I like this build because of the moves and the weapon I'm using along with the enchant. Well, actually, I wish we have a shadow enchant instead of blazing, because that would make my M1 do burn damage instead of just taking my opponent's ether. Now let's move on to the showcase. So this move, I went Flame Charm, Gilbert, Shadowcast. Gilbert for Twister Kick, which is my Tatsumaki, and Rising Wind, which is my Rising Dragon. Also, Rising Wind has a special thing where if you hold F while using it, it slams your opponent back down, and that reminds me of Misogi from Rogue Lineage. Alright, now you might be wondering, why did I go Flame Wisp if this is supposed to be a Rogue Lineage Uber Oni build? Well, the thing is, for my Shade Devour, as you can see, I went Multiplying and Blast Spark plus Blue Gem. So the thing is, I put a lot of Stratostone and modifiers on this, as you can see, and it's supposed to take 60% of my ether, and that's why I put Blue Gem on it, right? But most people would have went Bloodless Gem. That way they can heal up. But since this is a shadow move and I'm using Twisted Puppet alongside Flame Wisp, I'm actually gonna heal up from the burn damage they take from the Shadow Devour plus Flame Wisp. So that's why I went Flame Wisp, because I can heal up from my shadow moves doing burn damage. Also on this build, I have Deep Fire Ring, which is really good for that. That way, when you do burn damage, the burn damage actually like goes faster and it heals you more before your opponents can roll and get out of flame. Alright, moving on to the first skill, Shadow Assault. This move is my Demon Step. So I put Blast Pack on it, that way when you get low, about 1.5 bar, you do Raging Demon with this move. And you might be wondering, why did I put Blessed Gem on this? Well, if you don't know, since the move does a lot of barrage attacks when you get low, each attack actually procs Blessed Gem, which means I can spam this move as long as I keep landing it. And I'm telling you now, a lot of people can't parry this move in Chime for some reason. Now, not just even in Chime, like in general, a lot of people can't parry this move. Next, we're moving on to Hadouken, which is Flavor. It's a 2-star mantra from Flame, and I put Blue Gem on it because I put a lot of modifications on it. I have Cloudstone and Stratostone. You can go any other gem, honestly, but if you wanna be able to spam this move a lot, I recommend you go Blue Gem, because when you land this move on an NPC or player or opponent, it doesn't even have to be like a fightable NPC. As you can see, I can't attack this NPC, right? But if I use Flare Volley, the NPC actually counts as like a opponent, which makes the Flare Volley goes off cooldown, and I can just keep spamming it. Also, another thing, what's it called? Twisted Puppet. The puppets you get from Twisted Puppet also procs Flare Volley cooldown actually. So if you're fighting somebody and your puppets are near you guys, you can actually shoot your puppet and it will detonate flare volley, and the person will take splash damage from the explosion, and it will also make your flare volley go off cooldown. So this is how you can, as you can see, it's black flame like the one Akuma uses, or like the one we have in Rogue Lineage. It's really nice. I like them. I like that move. Next we have flame leap. This is my demon flip. Now if you're wondering how you do the flip using flame wisp, I mean flame leap, because normally when you use flame leap, it's supposed to just send you up into the air, but oh, that water doesn't, okay. But if you put reversal spark on it, you instead go up into the air and slam down. So it reminds me of demon flip, that's why I get it. Anyways, this move I have bloodless gems on it. You could go any other gem you want, honestly, it doesn't matter. But the thing is, be wary though. It's kind of hard to land this move normally. Like if somebody is right in front of you and you're M1ing them, you see the flame leap will make you push you forward more than usual. So you might have to like roll cancel back into flame leap like this. That way you can land it on your opponent. Alright, next we have Tatsumaki, which is twister kick. It's literally basic twister kick. I didn't go bloodless on this because if you don't know, twister kick like at level 5 actually does so much damage, and I didn't want to lose out on damage because bloodless makes your move do less damage. So that's why I went blue gem with a lot of modifications on this. As you can see, it's supposed to take 65% of my ether, but because of the blue gem it doesn't really take that much. Next, moving on, we have flame wisp. I already explained this earlier. This is for healing after landing shadow mantras. And then we have rising dragon. Alright, let me calm down. Anyways, so this move is rising wind. It's 2-star from, you get it from Gilbert, and this move is really nice for combos, I'm telling you. Honest, I don't know why I went way well gem on it. I should probably use something else, but it's fine. Anyways, the thing with this move is it goes really well with this weapon I'm using. So when you use Drake Moss Gauntlet critical, it pushes your opponent like a bit far, it knocks them a bit away from you, and it also ragdolls them. But the thing is, while your opponents are ragdolled, you can't really like M1 them or anything. I've tried multiple times to like M1 my opponent after they're ragdoll, or even like try uppercutting them, and it doesn't really work for some reason. I don't know why. The devs need to fix that, please. Anyways, but what does work is your mantras. So this weapon, this is why I love this weapon on this build. You can go like you can like do the hop, bunny hop into critical, into rising wind. There's a lot of combos. Or you can just bunny hop into critical into your flare body. Oh wow, it actually went off. Wait, that's weird. Anyways, moving on. So yeah, there's a lot of combos you can do with this weapon's critical, because when you ragdoll them, what is it called? It guarantees your mantra if it's fast enough. If your mantra is fast enough, if you're fast enough, after you ragdoll your opponent, you can use your mantra like rising wind to send them up into the air, slam them back down, and as soon as you slam them back down, you can use shady power, and like I'm telling you, unless you're using it, or unless you use this combo on an NPC, if you use it on actual players, it's really hard to react to. So that's why I really love this move on this weapon. I mean this weapon's critical alongside these moves, because there's a lot of crazy combos you can do. Also, the thing I don't like about this weapon though is it's a fist weapon. Like, you see the range, it's only 6 range. I don't really like, sometimes people are in front of you and you M1 them and it doesn't land. I don't get it. They need to fix this. Like, why does fist have so little range in this game? Hold on, let me see. Even when I'm using Champion's Dagger, for example, Champion's Dagger's range doesn't feel as small as the fist range. I don't know why. Like, I don't think Fist actually has 6 range. It has something less than 6 range. Maybe it depends on your fighting style. I'm not sure. Hold on. Yeah, maybe it depends on your fighting style. I'm not really sure, but the devs really needs to fix that. Please fix it. Oh yeah, by the way, if you're wondering, I was gonna go for Akuma drip in Deepwoken, but I didn't really like Akuma's hair, and the monastic beads are really hard to get for some reason. You can only get them from Etran Raid, or what's it called, Diluvian or something. And I rarely see any Etran Raid, and even when I did saw some, I didn't get the monastic beads from it. What is over here? I didn't get the monastic beads from it. Anyways, moving on. So that's why I went for this basic trip. Moving on. The next move is Shade Devour. Alright, so this move, if you don't know, it takes like 5% of your HP, no matter how much HP you have, guarantees it takes it away. So a lot of people use Bloodless Gem on it, that way they can heal up their HP back. But the thing is, in return, your Shade Devour doesn't do as much damage as it should be doing. That's why I don't go Bloodless Gem, and instead I went Flame Wisp, because with Flame Wisp I can heal up using Shade Devour, because my shadow moves then do burn damage alongside deep fire ring. It's really good. So yeah, that's it for the showcase. Now I'm gonna try to show some chime footage, if I can get any good footage showing like how to some crazy combos you can land with this build. I would really love if somebody make this exact, not this exact build, but like make a build that has this weapon enchant alongside these mantras, but that is actually actually good, like, and way stronger than what I have, because I would really appreciate that. I saw the real punches build, but I'm not gonna lie, it's the moves are not like as accurate as I'd like them to be, so that's why I just made my own version of it, of like the build the real Punchy made. Alright, moving on, let's go to Chime. Alright. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's Maki. Hadouken to the face. Another Hadouken to the face. GG. Woo! You guys see that combo? Also, did you guys see how fast my Shadow Assault went off cooldown? I'm telling you, it's really good with Blast and Bless Gem. Alright, let's go back. Come on. Do I have to take the loot? Ah, there we go, yeah. Yep, they can't spell it. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, off cooldown again. Yep. Can this guy shut up and end it already? Like, damn. Deepwoken players talk trash so much for no reason. Alright, that's it for today. I'm leaving.